Hello students. So today we are going to discuss about the third chapter in GS, that is bones and muscles. Hope you studied well the last two chapters and attend the TPs also, and I think you scored good marks also. Students, the TPs are very important. The marks also very important, and so you study well for the TPs and try to score more mark. You might remember that you didn't write the annual exam in the last year due to this pandemic disease, corona. So your previous TP marks and the exam marks helped you for your promotion to the next class. So the TP marks are very important, students. So be careful in your studies. Don't miss any video classes, and don't let the notes without writing or without completing. You have to write the notes and study well and write the TPs well and try to get more marks. Okay, students? So in this third chapter, bones and muscles, in the lower classes you heard about the bones, what is bone, what is muscle, and you studied about that. So now also some more improved informations about these bones and muscles we are going to learn, otherwise studies in this chapter. Okay. So let me take first the bone. The bones are number of bones are there in our body. Do you know the number? How many bones are there? That is 206 bones we have. How many bones? 206. 206 bones of larger, smaller, and lengthier, shorter, like that. 206 bones we have in our body. All these bones join together and form a structure that is called skeletal system. What is? All the bones join together and form a structure that is called skeletal system. So we have bones, 206 bones in our body, and all these bones join together and form a structure that is called skeletal system. So this skeletal system deeply we are going to discuss in this class. And before that, do you think what is the use of the skeletal system? Why the bones should form a structure? Do we need the bones? Do you have any doubt like this, children? If you have, I will ask a question to you. Did you watch the worms? Otherwise, do you see any worms in your garden? You may see earthworms and different kinds of worms. Can those worms stand straight like us? Did you see anywhere the worms are standing straight like us and moving straight? No. Why? Why? Because they don't have any skeletal system in their body. So, the skeletal system helps us to stand straight and move any movement, do any movement and move anywhere and stand straight and give the stiffness of our body. Stiffness means it will give you a shape of the body. Let you think one about the balloon. Without the air, how the balloon will? There will be no shape, isn't it? It will be without any shape, any stiffness, like a weak one it will, the balloon will be, isn't it? So like the same, if there is no bones and the skeletal system, our body also like that, like the balloon without air. When the balloon is filled with air, it attains its shape. Like the same, the skeletal system of our body give the shape of our human body. So, the first use of skeletal system, it gives the shape of the body. S-H-A-P-E, shape of the human body. Not only human body, whichever living thing having the skeletal system, it attain a shape. Then,